Well, good evening and welcome to my Psychic Connection. I'm your host, Journey Ryan. Tonight we are going to be playing with some tarot cards, and I can't wait to be able to give you guys the opportunity to see what my cards have to say. I just want to say hi to everybody that's out there. Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are ready for the weekend as much as I am. It has been a long, long week. I got some really cool, new, exciting news here, and I got to tell you that next Friday we have a new psychic joining us here on my Psychic Connection. Her name is Zoe, and you may have seen her on YouTube or Facebook and some other places. But looking forward to having her joining us here at the My Psychic Connection family. So we're very excited about that. And so not only will you be able to find her here on the show on Friday nights, but you will be able to find her on My Psychic Connection as well. So get ready. If you guys don't get the chance to get a read with her here, you'll be able to get a chance to get a read with her on the website one-on-one. So please stay tuned and look forward to seeing her on there, and you guys get your chance to ask her some of the questions you guys like to ask us. So definitely looks good. I see everybody coming in. I love how everything is coming together. We are finally back on Facebook. I know we were on Facebook jail for like 30 days due to someone harassing Gifts of Faith who decided that they were going to be, let's just say, an asshole. Well, we waited it out. We did everything that we had to do, and now we're here. Very excited, and it's nice to see some new faces in here and some of you guys who love to come and watch the show and talk with all of us here. So really excited about that. So stay tuned. You guys have to check out next Friday's show for sure. Last night we didn't have a show. We were going to, but unfortunately the system, we had a new internet system put in to help with the streaming. So hopefully it doesn't lag like it had been these last couple of weeks. We had some lag. So hopefully that we took care of that problem. So unfortunately we couldn't have a show last night, but we're really excited. We're here tonight, and I can't wait. I'm waiting to hear the little ding to let me know that my mom's here. She always rings the bell that says, "Hi, I'm here." So I'm just waiting to see that pop up across the screen. All right, guys, you guys know how this works. All you got to do is walk through the door and say hello. When you say hello, you're automatically put on our list. Once you get put on the list, we're going to go straight down the list. Now, I can tell you, sometimes you just don't want to have to wait, and you want to get those answers now. No problem. We have a jump the list button, so all you got to do is click what I'm about to put here for you now. And by doing so, it gives you the opportunity to jump the list. It is a $5 donation. I was looking at some stuff on Facebook, and of course, since I'm a psychic and I work with all the psychic stuff and I talk to different people from different psychic sites and things like that, I'm seeing these other psychics and they're putting out there. And I have to say, our jump is a lot more reasonable than some of the stuff I've seen out there. I mean, some of the stuff I've seen out there has been like, kind of ridiculous. But it's okay. You know, sometimes we go through these things and we look at this stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe some of the things some of these people say. That's why I tell everybody, find a couple people that you connect with, a couple psychics that you really connect with, that really connect with you, so you can get the best reading possible. Because jumping from one person to the next, it's only going to confuse you, because not everybody's going to read the same. But I can tell you right now, I've seen some crazy out there, and I can't even believe half these people are believing it. I'm just like, wow. Pretty crazy stuff out there, but I'm not going to bore you with their crap because we got a lot of fun stuff here. Now, remember, guys, if you're new here, make sure you're checking out our YouTube channel. Once this show is over, it's no longer available on Facebook. You have to go over to YouTube, subscribe, ring the bell, because that also puts you in the running for our prize. At the end of each month, we send out a gift. Now, like I said, we're going to get things rolling a little bit quicker. We'll start doing a weekly giveaway. But the reason we don't leave this show on Facebook is because even after the show ends, for some reason, Facebook will not stop the comments from coming in. No matter what direction they've given us, we've tried them all. They do not work. So what happens is trolls get in at the end and start, you want this reading, you want that reading. Well, if they were so good, where the hell's their show? So that's what I don't want happening. I don't want you guys to be harassed by people from Wakanda and telling you that there's a curse on you and all that crap. You know how I am about that. Get the hell out of here with that. All right, so I'm pretty sure you guys are ready to get the show started, so let's go ahead and take a look. Our first person who's jumped the list was Christina A. Christina, throw us your question. But after Christina, if no one else jumps the list before we get to the next question, the next person in line is going to be Mary M. So, Mary, get your question ready, but do not post it. When I call your name after this question, we'll be more than happy to get to you. Okay? So remember, when I say post your question, post it. When I say get it ready, just type it up, and then we'll get, because if we can do it that way, we get through it a whole lot faster and makes life so much easier. All right. Christina, go ahead and throw me your question. All right. Ready to start the night. Now, guys, remember, we are here. If you are new, we are here 5 nights a week. Mondays, you're here with me, Journey Ryan. Tuesdays, here with Gifts of Faith. Thursdays, we're going to be, our Wednesdays, we're here with Trinity Black. On Thursdays, you're here with me with Dream Interpretation. And starting next Friday, we will be here with Zoe. So, guys, get ready for that. I can't wait for you guys to meet her. Absolute amazing soul. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait to tell you and show and share with you. You guys know how I am when I meet cool people. I got to share it with the audience. All right. Well, let's keep on going here. Go to Christina. Christina, her question is, hi, just wanted to know what Ivan's energy is like now, and if you see him specifically contacting me on April 20th or how long after. Well, Christina, when you got that message, when you got the message of the 20th, it wasn't that he was going to contact you on the 20th. That gave you a focal point to realize at that point, that's when he started to mean business. It wasn't that he was going to go, in that direction at that time. So I'm going to pull a card for you. Let's see. It says, open your heart and mind to those around you in the trustworthy and heartfelt advice and charity work. So basically, this is a time for you to open yourself up. That's the King of Water. This is a time for you to open yourself up. Prepare yourself. The advice you're seeking currently, right now, the advice which you're getting from me at the current moment. Now, the thing is that you've been working towards each step. You and I have been walking through this step by step. And I know that this has been a hard one for you. And I don't want you to think or lose hope or give up. But the focal point of that 20th was coming from your dream, which gave you an idea of when he will start to put forth effort to go in your direction. But the thing is about that is that, hang on, guys, blocking a troll already, guys. Man, we're so fancy. We got trolls. We got people trying to throw us in Facebook jail. So popular. But anyways, for this to happen, so that gives you a starting point of when you're going to start feeling his energy again. Because remember, you're going to start feeling different. You're going to start feeling, remember that anxiety that you were talking about when you first got it? You're going to see that energy change. You're going to feel him open up. So that's the biggest thing. She says, open myself up. Any suggestions on what specifically to open up on now? The thing is being open-minded, open-hearted. When he comes to you, that's your time to listen. That's not your time to speak. Just to listen. Because when he starts opening and started using that energy, you're going to start hearing all the answers to all of the questions that you need. So when you get to that and you start hearing that and you start going, wow, he's answering questions that I didn't even answer or ask yet. So that's what I'm saying. When he comes forth, don't ask questions. Sit and listen. If you interrupt him while he's explaining, what's going to happen? He's going to shut down and you're not going to get any more answers. You're going to be like, what the heck? The thing about it is that everything is going to come to peace. Everything's going to come to pass. So you just have to wait. So I pulled another card, and it's the Snow Leopard. Now, you know I love my animal cards, and you know I love my angel cards when I do cards. But the Snow Leopard says it's taking time out on your usual, taking time out of your usual life and spend some time in solitude. That is perfect. That is something you most certainly need right now. So take your time. Pull yourself back. This is a time to get collected. Get ready. Prepare yourself. She says, is it going to message me first, right? Or in person? No, he's going to message you first. He's not going to do anything in person before that. He's not going to, he's not going to open up that way. So the thing about it is like when he first, he's just trying to touch base, see if you're going to communicate, and that's where he's at. But bear with him. Don't come on the attack like with a bunch of questions. Where are you at? What are you doing? How many jelly beans are in your left pocket? You do that, gone. You're going to be waiting months again. And I know that's not what you want. Hey, Derek knows what deck that's up. All right. Sorry, I seen it in the comments here, guys. I was looking and Derek was like, he knew exactly what deck that was. That's awesome. All right, so, but the thing about it is that you have the time right now to prepare yourself, to take away your worry, allow yourself to open up and know that he's coming in. If you put that anxiety out there, it's not going to happen. It won't. I told you. You've got to make sure your energy's calm when he comes. Because if not, God. Thanks, Christina. I appreciate your question tonight. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and see if anybody else jumped the list before we go on to the next person. All right. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Oh, yeah. We got some jumpers. All right. So, Kevin T., go ahead and get your question ready. Kevin T. and Jennifer F. Get those questions ready, guys. And then Cassie's on this list, and so is Laurel Brown. But you guys hang in there. I got a couple ahead of you, and then I'll get to you guys here in just a minute, okay? Cassie, sorry, guys. I'm writing all these down so I don't miss anybody. But just know, guys, I am looking and making sure that I'm getting to each and every one of you. All right. So, Kevin. Brandy, is that you? Are you under Kevin's name? I think that's you, right, honey? Brandy? All right. I think it's Brandy. All right, Brandy. Hey, Jenna M. What's up, girl? All right. So, yes, it is. All right, we got you, Brandy. I forget you use his profile on that. All right. Says, I have some big decisions to make. Does my spirit guide have any direction? Well, before I go and pull a card, it's telling me to tell you, making some big decisions, there's still some little things that need to be decided first. And looking at the longer term effects of things. Spirit is just like screaming it. Make sure she's paying attention to the small details. The big decision is a big decision for a reason, but pay attention to those small details because I have a feeling that they may affect you a little bit longer down the line than you're looking at the current moment. So make sure you pay attention to that. But let's pull a card and see what they have to say for you. All right, so you got the Ten of Water. It's rewarding. It's family life. It's the emotional and mental needs. All that will be met, and it's trustworthy. So the thing about what you're going through currently, and this, to me, it looks like this has been an emotional roller coaster. Are you going up and down with this? Because I know this is a big decision, and this is affecting, there's the bell, there's Mama. is this affecting your family, like your family life? Because the connection to this card and the things that it's saying that your needs will be met, the decision in which you need to make will be a good one. So, but Spirit was saying, make sure you're paying attention to the smaller details, that you sort them all out, that you know what's ahead. And she said, absolutely. Oh, sorry. All right. So, yeah, just allow yourself to kind of weigh out the smaller decisions that are within the bigger decision, so you can go on the right path and you're prepared for the things that are ahead of you. So I don't feel like the decision in which you're making is going to ruin anything, because it does look like it's going to balance things out. And I feel like you're going to be good. And just so everybody knows, hey, Mom, just so you know, everybody's saying hi, Mama. All right, so I pulled the Falcon for you as your animal spirit card, and it's saying to act on the opportunity. Again, telling you to move forward with your decision. And that the decisions that are before you, act upon them. You know, connect with them. Without it, you won't evolve. So apparently you can see things clearly, because the Falcon has amazing sight. So seeing things clearly is not the problem. Making the decision, the hesitation, the second guessing. Stop second guessing yourself. Weigh everything out and then make your move. But from what I can tell and what the cards are saying, it's going to be a beautiful one. All right? Thanks, Brandy. Appreciate your question tonight. All right. Well, let's keep on going, guys. While we're on fire, I need Jennifer F. to bring me their question, and then Casey, get your question ready. It says, can you give me info on who my spirit guide is? You have many, sweetheart. I didn't see just one. You had many. I seen three just at the moment. So I don't know their names. Just so you know that. I'm not connecting to their names. And only reason I'm not getting their names is they're not wanting to be seen. But that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing that they're not wanting to be seen. They just don't want to be shown to the world. Sometimes that happens. But I saw three. Two of them were women and one was a man. All right. Let me get a sip here. And of course, you guys know it. I'm drinking my coconut water. All right. So Jenny's come up. So let's go ahead. And Brandy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you are welcome anytime. You know that. And we will try to connect. If you are probably more on a one-on-one chat, your spirit guides might have came closer to the surface, but currently they were just like, nope, not doing that today. But that happens. It's not a bad thing, but you are well protected. That's why I feel as though that this is, if there were any time to make a decision for yourself, now is that time. Thanks, Brandy. All right. So Jenny is here. Jenny says, love reading, please. I truly connect with you, Journey. You give me just enough to where I don't change anything, and I love that. All right, Jenny. Well, you know how I am about you in this love reading, because we don't want to change anything that's about to happen for you, because we did see some positive things on the horizon. We don't want to change too much of it, because if you know too much, you could possibly change it, which would damage the relationship. So, but I'll give you just enough to carry you through. So first thing I'm picking up here, it's showing here, well, right off the bat. So it's the Six of Fire, which is good news, victorious. This is what I'm talking about. It's, you know, it's public recognition, being rewarded in this way. But the thing about it is that you are, you know, the public recognition is showing that the relationship is out and about. It's open. It's not hidden. There's no secrets. There's no like, you're my girlfriend, but we can't tell nobody. No, out and proud. out and proud, prancing around, showing the world we are together. That's what I don't want you to change. That's what I don't want you to change. I want this to move forward in such a positive direction that all you can do is smile. Be the happiest damn lady on the planet. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for. This is where this relationship's going. It's bringing you to that happiness, giving you to that happy zone. That's what you need. All right. So, you got the shark, which is telling you, it's telling you to trust your instincts, and the truth of the situation will, it appear. That's why there was public recognition. That's why his feelings come to the surface. That's why you know everything that you need to know about the situation, how things are going to come together. He's going to open up. You guys are going to communicate. You're going to be out in public. It's going to be allowed to be known everywhere. This is something that's really good. This is something that's going to move you. This is something that's going to continue. So you are in a good place. You are in a good place. Hang on, guys. We got a troll. They're so good. They're 100%, yada, yada, yada. I love their show. It's called They Suck. So, anyways. But, Jenny, you got this, girl. You got this. I know you've been waiting. There's a lot of anticipation. I mean, both cards coming straight to the surface, giving you that bam, just like I told you before. You don't want to change what you're doing, because what you're doing now, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. I don't want that to change for nothing. Because that's why when we talked and I said, don't get too many readings from too many people, especially on love. Ask about everything else, but don't ask about love. Because I felt like they were going to lead you on the wrong path, which was going to screw that up. And what you just got now wouldn't be what I would be reading today. So hang in there. It's good stuff. And you've got this. So just hang in there. It does get better. All right, guys, everybody walking through the door that's saying hi and things of that nature, just know you guys are being added to the list. So we're going straight down that list once I get through. If you don't want to wait on the list, go ahead and jump. And you guys can go ahead and get ahead of the people on the list. So I do have a couple jumps ahead of everybody, so just so everybody knows, I'm going to take a look to see who else has jumped, because I've seen some other people saying they had donated. So everybody, please hang on. Jennifer, thank you so much. I appreciate it, sweetheart. You know how I am. I'm your cheerleader. I'm going to keep cheering you on. Things are going to be good, sweetie. Things are going to be good. She said, Kay, thank you, Journey. You're welcome. You know I got you back. That's what we're here for. Keep us all with all that strength and all that energy. All right, man. It is like Troll Central in here tonight. Holy moly. Popular. All right. All right. So we got a couple more here. Let me go ahead and Casey, you were next, and then Lauren B will be after that. And let me write down these other names. All right, so bear with me, guys. I hope you guys are liking the show so far. I can't wait to introduce you to one of my new favorites that is going to be here next Friday. Her name is Zoe, and very gifted and talented psychic. And I can't wait for you to get the chance to speak with her. Her presence, her energy is just going to amaze you. Just like my gifts of faith and my Trinity Black. You guys know how I am about them. They're absolutely amazing. I love them. And I love that they connect with you guys so well. And you guys get the opportunity to talk with them. It's great. All right. Oh, it says you, me, and both girls. Absolutely. I love it. Now I do have to make an announcement. Due to certain circumstances, Aquarius Roberts will not be joining us for the rest of this season. So, unfortunately, he has to take care of a few things, but possibly next season when he comes back. Now, know that this show ends in May, at the end of May, and then our summer show starts in June. So we'll have some more psychics that are joining us in June, and then we'll come back in September for this show where Faith, Trinity, and Zoe and myself will come back. Now, I will be on the summer shows, and Faith and Trinity and Zoe may make guest appearances on the summer show, but we got 3 more psychics that I want to introduce you guys to. Totally awesome stuff. So I can't wait for you guys to meet them as well. So we're just going to keep on rocking it and bring more and more and fun energy. The psychic level is going to be through the roof. All right. So Cassie's brought her question. Let's go ahead and bring up her question. It says, wondering if I should continue my voiceover business and if it's my path I should stay on. Ooh, good question. Good question. So right off the bat, I'm going to say yes. I got that completely. Looking for different avenues in order to explore that, to get that out there, to move things forward. Definitely feel like you need to go through a couple different avenues to get there. I'm seeing some maybe some opportunities on other businesses. And I'm going to throw this out here because you're going to see the ad for My Press Marketing here after your reading. Check out My Press Marketing. Talk to them. They can get you gigs. So it could be profitable for you. So just think about that and, talk with them. I really feel like they can get you some gigs and help you out. They're a good company. They help advertise My Psychic Connection and Streaming Star Network and a whole bunch of other networks that they work with and help. So definitely go to their Gmail account, mypressmarketing@gmail.com. Send them a message and let them know that Journey Ryan sent you, and they will help you. They're really good about that. All right? So let's keep on going with that. So that's one avenue, and they'll provide others because I know them. They have 1,000,001 ways to get things done. That's just how I am. And so it works out awesome. All right, so your first one, right off the bat, it's showing it needs revision. So needing those other revenues, which I was talking about. So don't give up because there's more going on than meets the eye. So it's just been poor timing. You've got coronavirus things that are going on. It's kind of slowed things down business-wise and other avenues. But what you're doing now, it's telling you to continue to keep trucking on, keep moving forward. Just as I said, I gave you an avenue in which to go down. They're going to provide more avenues for you. More. It's going to get better. She said awesome. The thing is that just don't give up. I know it's hard, especially when you're trying to make things happen, but really keep your eye out and check out these different adventures that they're going to provide for you, because I see money coming your way, and this is not a business that's going to end. All right, so and also your animal card here, it says, in this situation, take a step back, look at the bigger picture before making the decision or taking action. So again, telling you to do what I just said is to take the... Okay. Oh, sorry. I almost blocked somebody that wasn't a bad person. Okay. Just keeping an eye on them trolls, guys. The thing is that you need to look at the bigger picture. So taking the step, finding the avenues, things that you're going to move in, the traveling that you're going to go in, everything that's going to make things better for you really gets you going. Things really move forward for you. So I don't want you to give up on that dream, because it most certainly is going to be something that's going to be great. It's going to be, you're going to make it possible. And you know what the thing about it is? The most important thing that I see that comes with it is that you feel the achievement. Because right now you're feeling defeat. And you haven't even got close enough to get to defeat. It was just poor timing. So things are going to pick up for you. Take the steps necessary. Look at all that's available to you. I know currently you've kind of been advertising yourself and it's not really paying off in the way that it should. I'm telling you, take that avenue, start there. They'll be able to lead you in another direction to help you build up even more. Hell, they may even pay you, because I know that they do advertising, so they may need somebody to do some voiceovers or something. So that may be beneficial in a lot of different ways. So please check that one out, Cassie. I think you're going to be pretty impressed. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your question tonight. And check them out. All right, Lauren or Laurel. Laurel? I think Laurel B. Get your question ready. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to be back after it. Cassie says, that's fantastic. That's wonderful. Bless you, Journey. You're welcome, sweetheart. And we'll be right back after these messages, guys. Let me go ahead and take that off there. Guys, we are back. All right, guys. As everybody's jumped the list, I'm trying to grab to those as fast as I can, okay? All right, so next person, Lauren. All right, so Lauren is here. Let's go ahead. We got our question up. And get your question ready. Ann M. That's what was on PayPal. And get your question ready. After Ann's going to be Megan T. Guys, get those questions ready. We'll be right to you right after I get done with Lauren's question. All right, Lauren says, I was wondering if my cousin who was murdered is trying to connect with me. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. He's been trying to connect with you. Are you trying to... Okay, so right off the bat, I see trying to figure things out, trying to get information, trying to gather clues. Be careful. I got a warning. It says to be careful. Play it safe. Are you trying to be an investigator on this? Because I keep feeling that you're searching. Just be careful. Don't question. So, I want you to be careful. I mean, this is like a slam. That was like, be careful. Don't question too much. Like, you can do certain things, but just be careful where who knows that you're looking for certain information. Okay? I did pull a card for you. It's the Four of Earth. It says to be cautious, but this one is not cautious about the situation, but to be cautious with money and making good business decisions right now. This is time for you to focus on your finances. She says, no, I haven't because I don't want to draw attention to myself. Perfect. Thank God. Because I was being told, don't let her do that. And says I was in the beginning, but I stopped. Good. Okay, so they're still wondering if you're going to do it because I wouldn't have got that warning like that. The thing is that good things are coming for you, and we need to be focused on finances right now. She says, I got a job offer. I'm waiting to get the background check. Oh, that ain't nothing but a thing. You got that. I'm not even worried about your background check. But here's your card here. Let me get past the shine of my screen and everything else. There we go. It's a very beautiful card. But the thing about it is that right now is the time for you to do things that you need for you right now. This is definitely a time for you to focus on you, because that seems to be the biggest thing that's shining here. And it's saying accept situations and rather than fighting the change. So don't fight the change that happens around you. Allow yourself to open up and accept the things that are coming, because I know that you hesitate. There's hesitation and a lot of things, and we all do that. you're not the first person to hesitate. Like, am I making the right step? If I step here, am I going to fall? Is that, is that a hole? Is that, dog do? What is that? What am I about to step into? Right now, I'm not saying that you're stepping in things blindly, but kind of accept things and don't worry about where you're stepping. You can always buy new shoes. So right now is the time for you to accept them as they're coming, as everything comes to you currently, because what's happening and what's before you is really starting to make things happen. So just hang in there. I see so much excitement for you. So much excitement. All right, Lauren, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So we've got Anne. I just seen Anne post her question here, so give me just a second. Now that Anne's posted her question, Megan, get your question ready, but don't post it, okay? Oh, she did say something else here. Lauren says, I have been investigating a lot of the time in his home for his girlfriend. I remodeled the kitchen and painting the living room and painting the walls in the hallway, just redone everything because it was such an unlivable state. Then I came here with her kids and I just been putting too much time into that because I felt like I needed to worry about myself, so it makes sense. Absolutely, sweetie. It does. Take that time for you because you got great things on the horizon. And, you've been very charitable. So kudos on that. It's a very sweet thing you've done. All right. So Anne's question. Let's go ahead. Anne says, hello, Journey. It's been a while. My guy said he will make time to see me and stay over next week. So not sure he will. I asked him to come over at the weekend. Will we see at weekend and him stay over or when? Okay. So I don't see him spending the night until the end of the month. I don't feel like it's next weekend either. So it'll be another weekend after that when he actually finally stays. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not saying that you're not going to see him or that you're not going to visit each other. I definitely feel like that's going to happen. But for you to have that sleepover, to have that night together, to stay the full night, that does look like it's the last week of this month. So you get what you're looking for on that, but unfortunately, you got to wait 2 more weekends before you get that. But in the long run, it all looks good. I mean, the relationship's going to continue to keep growing stronger. As long as you guys can, as long as you have the patience to deal with what you're going through currently, for him to stay the night, the full night with you, as long as you have that patience and don't, make it a thing, everything will be okay. But if you argue about it, we don't want to change what will come to something that gets pushed back further, which would even that would break your heart. It would make it even harder for you. So I want you to, be aware of that. So I'm pulling some cards for you, and it shows here to get life events, powerful revelations leads to change, and time. This is basically saying it's time for you to open up, spread your wings, allow things to happen, look at things from a different perspective. This is a powerful revelation. So you're going to get that opportunity to see things from the way he sees them, and then you'll be able to see them from your perspective, and it'll help heal you and give you a better idea of where you both are at. Because I see love from him to you. He hasn't spent the night recently, but the thing is, he's going to. All right. Oh, we got a trolly troll. Let's get rid of that. Bye, Felicia. All right. So she says, do you know when we will see? Well, I honestly feel like you're going to see him this week, and he's going to surprise you. And then again, next week, more seeing each other. So it says, my birthday is coming, Journey. Will he do something special for me? yes, I did see he was going to connect with you. I feel like he's going to do something that where you didn't think he was paying attention. He was paying attention. He's going to surprise you with a really cute gift. All right. You got the panda. So you need to create a safe space for yourself in your home or a place of work. You need some kind of place where you can relax, basically. Give yourself a relaxing space in your home. Maybe it's some candles that you like, that, maybe it's sage, maybe it's a little altar, maybe it's a cute picture, a waterfall, a fish tank, whatever it is. Give yourself something that's going to cause you some kind of peace and relaxation. That's a big thing for you. So thanks, Journey. You are welcome, sweetheart. All right. We're going to keep on going here, and we'll take our next question. Our next question is going to come from Megan T. So Megan, get your question out. And Diane G., get your question ready. Don't send it. Just get it ready. That way we have it next after Megan's question. And while we're waiting for Megan to go ahead and post their question, we're going to check to see if anybody else jumped the list, because we got quite a few of you, and I don't want to miss any of you guys. Remember, after we get to the hour and 30 mark, do not jump the list. We won't be able to do it, okay? All right, guys, and don't forget to go to mypsychicconnection.com and sign up. When you sign up, you get 3 free minutes in order to talk to your first advisor. After that, it's the additional minutes will be whatever they're charging per minute, okay? So definitely go on there and check it out. It's a great website. I like it. I'm on there, guys. If you guys want to talk to me, or you can talk to Gifts of Faith or Trinity one-on-one. Readings are so much different one-on-one. But, of course, we can't say everything. We're not spreading the news with what you're going through currently, especially live on so many devices like we got today. Now, remember, guys, if you can't find your show here, always go to YouTube. Remember, we do delete them on Facebook due to the trolls. Diane, we got you, sweetie. I see you. Nikki, all right, we got you. You are right after Megan, okay? So get your question ready, but don't send it yet. So I have it fresh right in front of me when we get to it. All right, Megan's brought forth her question, so let's go ahead and get it. It says, hey, Journey, I'm curious about what is in store for me in the next few months. Would love to know what Spirit has to say on this. Well, so right off the bat, change, all aspects. Things are different. Old friends in, new friends in, old friends out. Things that are going on currently right now are changing, and you're trying to grasp it. What's the next step? What's the next step? Don't go backwards. That's all I have to say, is don't go backwards. The only thing that I see you connecting with that has something to do with your past is your ex. Now, and I know we've talked about your ex, and we've talked about this situation, and we know that these things are going to get, we're going to get better, but it comes with a difficult situation that comes from her, that you have to be that tough, supportive lover, but technically at that point, you're just a friend. So the thing is that everything is going to come together for you, and it's just going to take time. Like some of your people from your past, I see them resurfacing, but I'm also seeing new people in your life. I'm also seeing financial gain. I'm also seeing your happiness levels are going up. Like you're really feeling good about yourself. And that's the most important thing. And it's showing me here that you need to express that. That's a major thing right now, is expressing that, making yourself feel good, allowing yourself to be able to move forward. A lot of good things, but don't block yourself. Allow yourself to enjoy. Live in the moment right now. This is your time to live in that moment. So you really need to, keep it going, make things good, because I feel like you're in that spot and you're just going to be like, mind blown. Things are going to be positive. All right, you got the 8 of Earth. It's showing here skilled work being rewarded, learning all there needs to know about topics. Showing here education opening back up for you. Are you thinking about going back to school? Because Spirit seems to think you are. And I believe so too. I feel like you're going to further your education. You're not where you're at yet. You need to get up a couple more steps before you get to where you need to be. So school in your future, absolutely. Are you going to think more deeply about it? That's what's going to happen in these next few months. I'm not saying you're going to school in the next few months, but definitely thinking about furthering your education around that time frame. Says, makes sense, just started a new job and reconnected with another ex, just talking, and I've been making new friends. Right, you're on track, Megan. Rocking it. That's the way you need to be doing it. You need to don't run away from all the new because it's not familiar. That's actually what you need right now. You need to be doing something that you're not familiar with. You've done the same old sing-songy bullshit back and forth all the time. You don't want that. You've been through that. You've done it. Time to move on. You want to grow? Keep going in this direction, Megan. I mean, you're really kicking it and taking some names. Says this new job is opening doors for that. I've been learning a lot. That's amazing. See? Spirit's knowing it, man. They're telling you. And I know that these doors were opening because that was the very first thing I saw psychically. Doors opening. The past is the past. New things to come. New friends. New life. New finances. New energy. New everything. That was a big thing here. All right. So, it's showing here your astral spirit guides are offering you the guidance now, so pay close attention to your signs, omens from them. So you're going to be getting a lot of signs, things that are going to show you that you're on the right path. You're going to start seeing repeated numbers, things like that. Pay attention to those numbers. If you get any triple numbers or double numbers or numbers that consistently repeat themselves to you, let me know. We'll look it up, girl. We'll look it up. We will go through this together. I have no shame in my game to help somebody, especially when they're on a roll. And you are on a roll, girl. On a roll. Looks like good things, Megan. Looks like good things. All right. I did see Nikki. Nikki, you are up. Nikki. Come on, Nikki. Throw me your question. After Nikki is going to be Christina A. Get your question ready, sweetheart. Get your question ready. All right. She said, thank you, Journey. You are welcome. All right. There we are, Nikki. All right. Nikki's question's here. Let me go ahead and take a sip. It says, wondering if my husband and I are going to be okay. Right off the bat, I got yes, but. Yes, but. Lots of work. There needs to be a form of communication that he doesn't brush off. I get when you guys get serious in communicating, he tends to be half there. The thing is that when it comes to that communication, because I'm looking at it, he's a hard read because he seems super stubborn. Like he's super stubborn. He thinks a one way, and if you vary from the way that he's thinking, shut down. Nope. Not hearing it. Nope. No, not hearing it. It's just the way he is. But you know how to get your way with him. You've done it many times. So in order for him to hear what you're saying, I know this sounds like we're talking about children, but when you act like one, you shall be treated like one. So give him one of his favorite things. But in order to get it, he's got to listen to you talk. And you've got to do it in small bits. You can't do it all at once because then he won't want it. Because you know he'll throw a fit and be like, I'm doing it. You don't want to have to go through that. So do it in small chunks. Treat him like a child. But that's what you have to do. She says yes, and oh my God, yes. So the thing about it is that I do feel like you can get through to him. And I can tell you honestly, the man loves you. No matter how he's his way of acting is he'd be lost without you. You pretty much take care of everything else. I mean, what do you not do? You didn't mow the yard? I mean, like, you do everything else. You might as well mow the yard too. I mean, the thing is that he has a certain type of mentality, and the reason he has that mentality, you're probably going to laugh, his mother. Acts like his father, his mother treats him the same way as she did her husband. It's where he picked it up from. That's why he feels he can act that way. This is taught. His mom babied him way too much. Gave him whatever the hell he wanted. Not like financially, but, in other ways. Okay, so you got the Ace of Earth, and it's showing here an inflow of abundance, promise, new important things coming your way. I'm seeing some documents being signed, some new business adventure. So that's what I'm seeing there. And I'm not saying his mom's bad, just so you know, because she's a nice woman. But the thing about it is that she gave too much in a certain way, kind of gave him a certain mentality growing up, which you've had to deal with. So thank her for Christmas next time. All right, so the thing is that this is showing me here there's new business adventure coming your way. I'm also seeing a signing of documents or something to that nature, something of importance. But it's not a bad thing. It's actually really nice. Something good, something positive coming your direction. So something to look forward to. I don't want you to lose the aspect of your relationship because there is love there. I don't want you to think that this man's doesn't want to be with you. He most truly does. Like I said, he'd be lost without you. But you also got the spider. It shows here, trust the creativity spark, the feeling, the expression, doing things through writings. You need to write right now. I'm seeing you being inspired to write. I know it's something you don't feel like you would do, but you need to be able to inspire yourself to move things forward. So get yourself ready for that. Things are going to change. And I see a closeness, but learn how to talk to him in short bursts. Don't do him in long because he starts to ignore. So it's like, if I can get this all done in 3 sentences, how do I do it? And that's how you need to do it. And maybe that's what the inspiring writing is how am I going to be able to talk to him in such a short spurt? So that's what's going to happen there. She said, my mom told me that also. Yeah, it's from his mother. Meg, we'll get to you, sweetie. You've been put on the list. All right, guys, we're going to keep on going here. We got lots of names to get to. Christina was next on the list. So, Nikki, thank you so much for your question tonight. I hope I was able to provide some answers for you. And remember, short verse. Don't do too much because he will block you out. She goes, thank you so much. You helped me. Good. That's what I want to hear. I want the help. I want everybody to feel comfortable, feel that energy, and really rock it because that's just the way it should be. All right. Christina says, you talked about feeling different energies, energy-wise, and that has happened. I've been feeling more comfortable, but at the same time, excited energy. Now, is that him or me or both of us? It's both of you. So he's feeling anxiety. You are putting energy towards it. So you're feeling it like double. So remember when we talked about when you were getting really, you had a lot of anxiety and it was kind of like driving you crazy and you couldn't calm it down. But when we talked, we found ways for you to slow that energy down, kind of calm the mind, do things that you needed to do in order to feel better. Well, that's what's happening here. So it's happening all over. The reason why is we're getting closer to that time frame that we talked about. So because we're getting closer to that time frame, you're finding yourself feeling that nervous energy, that excited energy, and all that stuff. She says, yes, I remember that anxiety. So now you need to calm your energy down one more time because we don't want to push him away because of everything that you're feeling. And I kind of feel like that happens a little bit last time, which just gave him too much anxiety to come forward. So calm your energies down. Make sure you feel good and you feel confident. That's the energy you need to be feeling. Feel confident. If you can find yourself feeling confident because of that connection you guys have, it's gonna seep in with him. He's gonna feel that confidence as well. But remember, all of this comes with work. When he walks through the door, that's not the end-all game. You have to work on that. It's going to take a little bit of time in order to get there. She goes, what do you see him saying to get my attention? Hey, what's up? Boom. Super boring. He's not going to do anything exciting. He's going to test the waters to see where you're at. Are you going to communicate with him? Are you not going to communicate? So to be patient with him, because when you accept that, hey, what's up? Say, not much. How are you? Breadcrumbs. Lead him in. Lead him in. Lead him in. Let him open that door. Let him express his emotions. Sit. Be the rock. You got to be the rock. If you can't do that, we're going to be going through this whole mess all over again. And this may even take longer. We don't want it to go that way. We need to lead him in with some breadcrumbs, allow himself to feel the way he's feeling, and you're going to be able to go, oh, now I understand. But if you say anything to question, he's going to lose, he's going to shut down, and you're not going to get any answers. And you're going to be like, son of a... You don't want that. She goes, yeah, reel him in. Absolutely. That's what you need. You need to bait him and pull him in. That's exactly what you need right now. Bait him, pull him in. So it's something that you're doing that's going to attract him. So don't allow yourself to stump yourself or build a wall or push him away, because, you know, we want him to open up, feel comfortable. The feeling is strong. Okay? So just allow yourself to open that door. When you open that door, it'll all fall in its place. She says, absolutely, I just got to listen and be patient with him. Right now, yes. Now, I'm not saying that you don't get your chance to speak your piece, because I most certainly saw that. But for now, to let him come, to feel comfortable, you're gonna see. You have to be patient. You have to be the strong one here, because he's not strong at this point. He's not strong at this point. And he needs your strength to allow him to communicate with you, to bring things up, so you can get an understanding, which is awesome. And you get to see his vulnerable side, because he doesn't share that often. So then you get to see a balance, which will help you. And you'll see he'll be putting forth effort, which is another thing that you need to see. Rather than you just putting forth the effort, he's going to put forth effort. Okay? So allow this to happen. But thanks, Christina. I appreciate your question. All right. Hannah T. Hannah, get your question ready. And we're going to take it right when we come back from the commercial break. Christina says, okay, thank you, Journey. Blessings for the confirmation. No problem, sweetheart. But we will be right back after these messages. All right, guys, we are back. We are back, and going to get to some more people here. Just checking to jump the list. I need Hannah T. Hannah, that's your name on PayPal. Go ahead and throw us your question. And after Hannah, it's going to be Bianca. So, Bianca, get your question ready, but do not post it. When I call your name, then you can post it, okay? All right, here's Hannah's question. Hannah says, my husband's grandfather passed away in December, and I was wondering if he was trying to communicate with me. He passed away while I was pregnant, and it bothers me that he never got to meet my baby. But he did. He did get to meet the baby. He's there now. He's with you. Well, technically with the baby. But he's not alone. And I know this is probably okay, so I'm not sure about a miscarriage, but I'm seeing a younger soul with the grandfather, and it's a baby connected to you that is with your other baby and him. They're showing protection that circles you, but here's the thing. There's a lot of stress right now. And it's showing here to calm down. He's saying to calm down, stop frustrating. I see depression is a big thing here. It's letting you know your finances are going to change too. Financially, things are going to keep growing for you. So I want you to hang in there. I don't like to read people who've passed away so soon, but I do want you to know he got to meet the baby. He's there. It says, my grandfather passed away a week before him, and I've had a few miscarriages. Okay, so with the miscarriage, I know you say a few miscarriages. I'm only seeing one, but that doesn't mean that the other babies aren't, or their energy's not around you. But currently, there's one with him that's with the baby. I'm being told that one of the souls of the miscarriages is in the child that you have today, because it was a meant to be thing. Also seeing another child that is coming. There's another baby coming. It's showing me here one more pregnancy. Keep being told one more pregnancy. So I want you to breathe. You're having a hard time with your patience is really thin right now, and he's telling you to breathe. And yeah, so he's trying to communicate with you, doing little things to get your attention and trying to show you signs and symbols. So pay attention to those. I'm going to pull a card for you as well. You know, this is seeing you're looking for something that's a little bit more meaningful. Your emotional energy, it's time for growth and spiritual growth and, you know, things that need to be looked at. A time you got the desire to move on, but you can't because the depression's keeping you. She says, I've been debating getting my tubes tied or having one more. The answer is one more. I see one more. So I don't feel like getting your tubes tied just yet is something that you want to do. I know it's a decision to be made, and it's yours. So I'm not going to take that from you. You can choose to do that if you choose. But I do see one more baby. I do, and it's a girl, by the way. Very feminine energy. She's going to be a little princess. I'm telling you, like, overly nice, just super princess cute, loves all the girly things, like really girly girl, but definitely cute. I saw that. And you also got the mountain goat, which is showing here that there's something out of balance, just like we were talking about, things, you know, just not balancing out for you currently. It's in your life. So do whatever you need to do to correct it. So like I said, you're going to be choosing to make certain decisions And don't let depression get the best of you, because that seems to be what's happening here. Not sure if it's like postpartum depression. I think that's what it's called. But the thing is that find a way to breathe. Try to find a way to have the strength to continue to keep moving forward, and do not let aggravation or sadness take control. If you feel that coming on, take 5 seconds to yourself to gather your thoughts, to gather your breathing, to gather everything that you need, because that's what's needed at the current moment. She goes, does he have anything to say to me or my husband? Currently, he's just saying to take things day by day. That's what he's saying. He's wanting you guys to focus on yourselves and not all the things that have happened. Both the grandfathers want you guys to be strong and know that this was not meant to be as sad as you guys are making it out to be. So I want you to know that they're here with you. They're enjoying their afterlife with you, and they want to see you successful. So they want you to move past this. She says, I've been trying to fight away depression. Yeah, that's something that I would say maybe talk to a counselor or a doctor or something to that nature to kind of help you a little bit. I feel like just a little bit of help there would be good for you. It wouldn't be a permanent thing, but it would be something to help move you forward. And you guys know I'm a counselor as well, and I'll be more than happy to help you if you just want to, go on My Psychic Connection and, talk to me. We'll walk through things. I've got practices that you guys can do. It would be good for you. So just hang in there, sweetheart. I know this has been rough, but it does get better, okay? Thanks, Hannah. I appreciate you. All right. Bianca, go ahead and throw me your question. After Bianca is going to be Tammy L. So Tammy, get your question ready. And while we wait for Bianca to put her question up, we're going to go ahead and check to see if anybody jumped the list here. All right. All right. Thank you so much. You are welcome, sweetie. I'm always here for you. Just know that. All right. Is Bianca here? All right, Bianca, if you show back up, sweetheart, we'll be more than happy to take that question from you. Tammy L., go ahead and throw us your question. Tammy L. All right, there is Tammy. All right, Tammy, let's get you started here. Tammy says, I'm wanting to know what you see in the way of a relationship coming up for me. I've had a friend reconnect with me after 35 years. He was my first love. We lost touch due to traumatic family events. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So, Tammy, right off the bat, when it comes to this friend from the past, the reconnection, I'm seeing a puppy dog love. Like, it's great to reconnect, and some of the old vibes came back, and it feels really strong, and I can see it building. And the thing about it is that even though that is happening, it's not the only one in the picture. I see somebody else coming through, but they're new. And they're kind of catch you by surprise. And the energy's fun, and it feels good, and it's going to make you second guess what's going on here. The new person walking through that's going to cause a little bit of confusion for you, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, because you're going to feel them, you're going to connect with them, you're like, oh, wow, this is good. It's good at that moment, but it is not a relationship. It will turn sour. And if you chose him over the gentleman that you've reconnected to after 35 years, he will disappear. He will disappear, and that new person will cause chaos, and that won't stay in a relationship, and then you're going to lose both people. So my suggestion is to walk away from the new guy that confuses you right off the bat, because guess what? Maybe flirty, he may be fun, and it may feel good, and he makes you feel good, and it's not something you were actually looking for. It just kind of happened. Let it go. Let it go. It's like it's like a broke down car that someone painted and was like, look at this shiny car. It looks amazing. And then you get in it and you can't go nowhere. What the hell's wrong with this car? That's the same thing that's with that relationship. Don't get in the car. It's not worth the ride because you ain't going nowhere. So don't do it. I'm going to say don't do it. But the gentleman that you are reconnecting with, I feel old vibes coming back. Right now it feels like we're in puppy dog stage. It gets better from here. She goes, we were engaged. So many shiny cars around out loud. Yeah, well, half of them don't run, honey. You don't want to get a lemon. But this relationship, I really feel like will blossom into something a lot stronger. So let's take a look. So you got the King of Air, speaking your mind with confidence. So don't hold things back, but don't throw everything out at once. Do it slowly as things are progressing. So seek your balance of your mental and emotional consideration. So again, basically what I was just saying to you is that it's going to be a time for you to balance things out, choose what you want to do, because even though this feels good, like I said, puppy dog stage, feeling good, reconnecting, feels good, it does go somewhere. But there's going to be a distraction, that new shitty car. And it's not going to go anywhere. So don't pay attention to that. Be its friend. That's about as far as that can go. Don't give it the time of day because it's not a good one. Not a good decision. So, but I picked an animal card here for you. And it's showing here, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. So remember to kind of, take people's advice, listen to what they're saying. You don't have to take everything to heart, but everybody's going to be kind of, cheering you on with this relationship. I believe things are going to be good. So you're going to be surprised, but don't do it too quickly. Take your time. It says take your time and listen. You'll know who you'll be able to tell, and you'll know who not to tell, because I tell you this, they could cause a wreck, and you don't want that. I got the gorilla. She said he was my foster brother. Yeah, well, that's sweet, and that's great and everything, but the energy isn't like a brother. It's not like a brother. The energy is completely different. I didn't get any type of brother vibes there, honey. All right, Tammy, thank you so much for your question tonight. We do appreciate it. All right, guys, remember, we got 15 minutes of you guys to jump the list. If you guys don't jump the list in the next 15 minutes, we're not going to be taking any more in, okay? So 15 minutes left, and then we're going to, like I said, we're going to continue to keep reading the names off the list as we go along, all right? All right, we're checking the list now to see if anybody else has jumped here, and it doesn't look so. All right, so the next person in line, let's go back to the top here, is Mary M. Mary M, go ahead and throw me your question, and Wicked Fairy, get your question ready. Tammy also said, no, we ended up engaged. Thank you so much. I'll stay away from the new shiny cars. Right, because they don't go nowhere. Not something you want, honey. Not something you want. Hang on, guys. I got to readjust my seat here. I need to get a new chair. This one's very uncomfortable. All right. I need Mary M from YouTube to send me your question. Mary, are you still with me? Hello, male 192. You've been added to our list to get a reading, so just hang on as we go down our list. All right, no Mary. Wicked Fairy, throw us your question. After Wicked Fairy is going to be Margarita. All right, Wicked Fairy. There we go, guys. Says, hello, Journey. My boyfriend and I were talking, and he goes, everything is completely, and just wait on what I have for you. Journey, what is this boy talking about? He's trying to set things up for you to make you feel surprised, to make you see that something bigger is coming, and that he's going to do something for you that is supposed to be unexpected, but when you're throwing hints, it's not really that unexpected. So I do see something positive coming your way. I see a stronger and better connection coming with you guys for that. So that's what I'm seeing here. The energy definitely looks like it's flowing in a very positive, it's flowing in a positive path. I feel like you guys are going to get closer than you already are. So definitely feeling that this is awesome. I want to impress you. And I really feel like that's what he was trying to do at that moment, is impress you, to let you know that something more is coming. He is such a sneak. Yeah, he's trying to be, this is his way of being cute. This is how he shows his emotional side. This is how he shows that, you know, he loves you. So expect this a lot. This isn't going to be like, this will go away. This is something that he loves to do, and he will continuously do. So that's all that. That's all I can say on that one. She goes, will we be together physically this summer? Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. No doubt. I have zero doubt. All right. Let's pull a card for you, Wicked Fairy. All right. Your card here is too much going on at once. Need to make some decisions carefully. Be more playful to your approach. So I feel like there's going to be, it hasn't happened yet. I don't feel like too much is going on just yet. I feel as though we're going to get into a place where a lot of things start happening all at once. Be playful. Accept things as they are. Don't let things bother you, and know that you're on the right track. Things are going to come about. Good stuff. There are good things coming your way, honey. She says, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. Right on. So you also got the camel. It says, trust your resources and the challenges before you. Basically what you're going to have, remember, just like this card said here, remember, guys, I'm reading from two different decks saying the same damn thing for each person that I've given a reading to. Now, this is telling you to trust yourself. You have the resources to do whatever it is you need to do, and to not let other people stress you out, because that will affect your relationship. It will affect your personal relationships. It'll affect your love relationships and the other things that go along with it. It will also affect your energy. So do not let people in. You have the resources to take care of the things that are needed. And those things that you don't really care about, don't bother with them. You had the camel, by the way. So, yeah, things are going to look good for you. Definitely in a positive direction. When does it become more playful and romantic? It's already started. The playfulness has started. The romance is right around the corner. As I said, this summer you guys are going to be seeing each other. That's when I see that really strong romantic energy. It's going to be good. Do you still see September being really, yes, a really flirty month? Absolutely. Still see it. Definitely still see it. So everything's going to come together, and I see a very positive outcome for this. Just be a little bit more patient. I know it sucks to wait, but the energy is so playful, so fun, and such a great energy. Thank you so much, Wicked Fairy. I appreciate your question. All right. Let's see if anybody else jumped the list. Remember, guys, we only got a couple more minutes left to jump the list, 9 to be exact. I'll go ahead and take a look. After that, guys, we will not be accepting any more jump the list after that. All right, as I'm waiting for that to come through. All right. Let's keep on going here. Margarita, put your question up there, sweetheart. She says, laugh out loud. I told him we need to get some tequila for my birthday in September. Absolutely. I love tequila. Trust me, that's something that's a good one. So thank you so much. You're welcome, sweetheart. All right, here we go. Margarita with her question here. Says, hey, Journey, yesterday when my ex arrived for his visitation with our children, seemed super pissed. I wonder why. The second he saw that our daughter was sick, so today he emailed me saying he will not pick up the kids today for his weekend's visitation. I guess he didn't want to deal with them being a little sick. He's done that before, so he blocked my plans for what I wanted to dedicate my free time weekend for was send some applications for employment and even go in person as possible. So the thing with what I'm seeing here is that even though that this is happening, I do believe you could still make it work if you can get, I would honestly say, find your, I know you don't want to leave the children with your mom, but see if you can't leave them with her, because you need to get out and do this. And just let her know, say, hey, he's not taking the kids. I need to go and get this done. I need to be able to move things forward. I do believe you're going to find yourself with some help. That's what I got. It says interviews on the spot. Some of the jobs were in veterinary clinics. I love animals. And the other was a SAM Club associate. Is there something I should know? Further action. Thank you, brother. All right. So, yes, those are not the only two options. I did see a third. So it will appear when you're out and about trying to get that these two things done. Animal Clinic's going to take a lot longer than Sam's is to provide you with a job, but I do see you being able to score the Sam's job, and you should have that within 2 weeks. So once you make your appearance and do all that, 2 weeks later, you would be there. The veterinarian thing looks like it was going to take at least a month. It shows here, enjoy life's luxuries, spend some quiet time too, alone, and I see success in employment. So exactly what you're needing is on its way. Even though you're not getting that moment in the way that you want it alone, it is for you to go to these places and get things taken care of. You're doing what needs to be done. Exactly. We're not talking, and I want level up and get things done, even with my kids hanging on my shoulders. Well, like I said, try to get the babysitter, do something. Somebody will help you. I see the helping hand. Let's take a look at the other card here, what you got here. It's the honeybee. It says, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in all situations right now. So you need to look at things not with a judgmental eye or holding a grudge, but letting things go. Right now is the time for you just to let it go. There's nothing you can do to change these situations, so just let them go. They are who they are. You can't change them. And because they act a certain way, it affects your well-being. It affects your mindset. Don't let them get the best of you. That's what these cards are screaming at you. They're telling you, you've got this. She says, I've always been thinking of getting my tubes tied. I don't want to what happened with my ex-husband. Relive what happened with my ex-husband. Getting your tubes tied, I don't really feel like that's something that you should worry about at the current moment. I think you should give yourself some more time on that. Not that I'm seeing more children, but I think you should give yourself some more time on that. I don't think now is the time to be worried about that. Plus, I don't see you being sexually active either, so it's not really something I would focus on currently. All right, Margarita, thank you so much, sweetheart. I do appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead and check to see if anybody jumped the list. Remember that, guys, this is it for jumping the list. If you're going to jump, you've got 2 minutes. All right. We got Kaylee. All right, Kaylee. Kaylee T. Get your question ready, and we will take your question and many more right after the break. We'll be right back. All right, and we are back, and I need Kaylee T to come on down. That's the name that was on Facebook, or not Facebook, but PayPal. And guys, just know I'm trying to get to everybody as fast as I can. So please be patient as we go down the list. All right. Okay, I see Kaylee said she paid. Okay. All right, Kaylee says, is there anyone trying to communicate with me? I do see a woman who passed circling you. She's saying some big decisions are on the way for you and that you need to make kind of clear your mind and get ready for things to change. She sees you trying to build things up, and she's trying to help you look at the certain paths that you're about to take, that you want to do to change life. I'm also seeing something that's not communicating with that person, but a business that you want to create for yourself. Are you thinking about entrepreneur energy? Because it feels now, if you're going to do so, now is the time. It's showing here a 7-month window. So the thing with you is I feel as though if you're going to do it, you've got between now and the next 7 months, you're going to try to build a business. That is the time that's going to be perfect for you to get that kind of stuff. And I want you to see that you have the capability of doing it. The opportunity will present itself. So get ready. As for the communication with the spirit, it's telling you to open your mind and get ready for decision making, financial change, and they're trying to point you in those directions. I keep seeing that there's repeating numbers. Those numbers have meanings. They want you to pay attention to these numbers. Write them down if you have to. Take a picture with your phone. Look them up. Look under angel numbers when you do it. It's going to give you a better understanding of what message she's trying to provide for you. And this looks like a grandmother, but not like grandmother, like great-grandmother. It's a grandmother that's the mother of the grandmother. So it's a great-grandmother that I'm seeing here that is communicating with you. Actually, has been around you for a very long time. So there was a male's energy around you, but I don't see, because I can feel the masculine energy, but it's no longer there. But it comes and goes from what it looks like to me. And this is like a father figure type person and tries to give you strength. You're a very strong person. You're also the person that everyone comes to when they have a problem. Like, I feel like a lot of people tell you a lot of stuff. I'm not sure you're aware of your own psychic abilities because I'm seeing those pretty strongly. You're not always trusting of when you get these things, but I really feel like you need to embrace it. They're telling me that you need to embrace it. So the thing is that this is the time. This is the time to do so. This is the time to embrace it. Get ready. It says to open your mind. That was the biggest thing that the spirit that's with you is saying. And she's saying for you to open your mind and to get that type of energy to move forward. So I want you to hang in there because good things are coming. Let me pull some cards for you because that's what I'm doing tonight for everybody. It says here, if you're ready, you have the resources and the ability to manifest the things that you want in your life. This is just exactly what your spirit was telling you, is to open your mind. You're ready. This is the same thing with the entrepreneur energy that I saw with you. It's time. You have the next 7 months window to really make things happen for yourself. Be able to push yourself forward, to rise up. Now, don't let everybody kind of bog you down with everything because, like I said, I saw everybody coming to you as like a rock. You're their rock. They communicate with you. You're like their counselor in a sense. You're the strong one out of the group. That's what I saw. So it's showing me here that, it's time. It's time to manifest these things in your life for you. So and let's see what your other card is here. So the thing is that you got the elk. It's saying stand tall, maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. So remember, putting your foot down a little bit. I know everybody comes to you, but you got to give yourself some time. Got to give yourself time. You cannot continue to keep being everybody's coach so you can focus on you. That was the biggest thing. And Spirit was telling you to open your mind, get yourself ready. They're sending you small messages. It's time for you to pay attention to those things. You're going to see things out of the corner of your eye. They are kind of trying to manifest to try to get your attention. So, but they're doing it. And when they do that, try to snap a picture of the area. You may not get it at first, but you're going to see symbolism within those images. So use your phone. Your phone's going to be your key to get the messages sometimes. Sometimes they're too quick or you just miss out. But that way, if you snap it, you're going to get those answers. And if you can't decipher what you're seeing there, don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be more than happy to help you. All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much for your question tonight. I appreciate it. All right. Let's keep on going here, guys. Let's see here. This is the end, guys. Do not jump the list anymore, okay? All right, Kaylee. Oh, you did it twice. Did you have a second question? Okay. What numbers did you say to look out for? I'm going to give you another 5 because you paid twice, okay? I didn't have a specific number, but what was going to happen was you were going to see, because it's not just numbers. There are things that remind you of certain things that would point you in a certain direction. So, like I said, but the numbers will stand out, colors will stand out, and directions will stand out. So these are things that I would pay attention. I would pay attention to those and be able to, open that door, make things good for you, move things forward. I feel like you're going to get the signs. Basically, you're getting the helping hands that you need, but they're coming from the spirit world, giving you the direction, which would put you in the right direction, because he's seen a lot of positivity. So a lot of good, strong things coming your way. So I didn't see it was a specific number, but because they're going to change each time to give you new messages, because once you get the first message, you will understand it. Once you have that understanding, the next message is going to come through. So, okay, so the second one was for your sister. Okay, put your sister on. Which one's your sister? Which one's your sister? Ah, here we go. All right, let me reset the clock here, because I thought she was wanting a bigger reading. That's all. She says also, thank you so much. You are welcome, sweetie. She goes, is there anyone trying to communicate with me, and do you see any children in my future? Okay, so on the children thing, yes. I do feel like, but it's not this year. I don't feel like you're seeing children until pregnancy doesn't even happen until the end of next year. So yes, you're going to have that opportunity. But love is going to change on a stronger and get on a stronger foundation for you. Are you having troubles in the current relationship? Is it flaky? Because I'm seeing very little communication when it comes to relationship. Is there a problem with the communication? Because it feels weak. With spirit, with you, I'm not seeing them directly communicating, and more along the lines of doing some protection, trying to help motivate you. And she said absolutely on the communication. It seems very weak, but it does get better. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. It just needs some strengthening. When it comes to spirits, they're not leaving you any messages. They're just trying to give you strength. They feel like you are, to me, it looks like they feel like your energy's falling apart. Like you're kind of second guessing everything, and you're kind of feeling down. And the energy's not as strong as it could be. So they want you they're trying to build you up. They're trying to give you strength. They're trying to give you whatever they can in order to build you up. It says, unable or unwilling to make decisions at the moment. Things are stale. Pretending like there's no problem. You need to stop doing that. You cannot pretend that there's not a problem. That's what's bringing you down. That's what's bringing you down. Don't pretend like there's not a problem. You need to focus on things, but find a way to communicate them that's not damaging. Don't come at any kind of situation right now and almost like an attack or a defensive way. You need to come at it almost like a question, like gently asking a question, not like, what were you doing? No. Ask a question that's simpler than the more manifest question that you're having in your mind at the time. To ask the smaller questions, you will get the bigger answer. So smaller questions are going to work for you. But your guardians, which I see two, both young souls circling you, giving you strength. Okay. So one of them being a child that will come to your life. So you already have one of the souls that's going to be a child of yours near you. And I feel as though that's why they're trying to bring happiness. It's possibly why you're not having a child at the current moment due to the sadness that surrounds you. That seems to be the problem. So we need to get past the sadness. Once we get past that sadness and that misfire of communication, pregnancy is pretty much going to happen. As I said, I saw it next year, so it wasn't a bad thing. It says you're going to be called upon to provide leadership, so trust what you're capable of doing. You got the tiger. So trust yourself. You're having troubles doing so. It's what happens when you pretend. You're a loving person, and lots of people care about you. And you always feel like you have to, almost like to me, this is like you're the middle child type situation where you're the glue that's holding everything together. You can be the glue, but you can also be strong at the same time. You can also get what you're wanting out done in a way that benefits you and makes you feel good and also provides answers for you. So don't beat yourself up. I don't want to see you beat yourself up, because you're a great soul. I see positive things coming. Communication building back, relationship growing stronger, development of a child. I mean, there's a lot to look forward to. But you got to beat back the negativity that brings you down. Secondly, you need to start trusting yourself. I feel like you kind of push back your thoughts of, oh, well, this is like this. No, not really. Maybe I'm just into it too much. Stop doing that to yourself. Your first intuition, what you're feeling first, is right. As long as you're not overanalyzing something. Remember, the first thought, not all the other stuff you add to it when you constantly think about it in your mind. Okay? Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that. I hope that brought something to you. All right, just making sure that no one else, guys, do not jump the list anymore. We are at the last 20 minutes of our show. So please hang on. Remember, guys, we are here 5 nights a week. Mondays with Journey Ryan. Tuesdays, Gifts of Faith. Wednesdays, we're here with Trinity Black. Thursdays with myself, Journey Ryan, with Dream Interpretations. And new and improved Fridays with our new psychic, Zoe. So tune in next week to check out Zoe, because I really think you're going to love her. She's got a great energy, and she's going to bring such a great joy to you. Kara said, thank you so much. You're amazing. You are welcome, sweetheart, and so are you. Remember that. You have wonderful comments to say to people, but remember, a lot of those are going to be towards you as well. You're an amazing person, and I think sometimes you forget that. You forget how amazing you are. Stop doing that. Stop it. Stop it. All right. Let's keep on going here. Let's go ahead and take our next person here. Hope Wells. Hope, throw us your question. And then Jean T, get your question ready. Jean T, get your question ready. Hope Wells, throw me your question. All right. Come on, Hope. I just seen you in here, Hope. Where are you at? I just sent her a quick message to let her know, hey, I'm calling your name. There she is. All right. Let's get to it. Hope says, will things get better for my family? Yes, they will. It's going to take time. I don't feel like that's going to be something that happens overnight. It's going to be a while, unfortunately. Death isn't an easy thing, and this was definitely not expected. The thing is that peace will come in time. This is very difficult for everybody, is what I'm picking up. Like, this is a very saddened energy. The thing is that this card that I picked for you showing peace and abundance, happy life, success, completion. So things will come together, but the only thing that I see, it's going to take time. It's going to be months. We're going into the summer. We're looking at around the end of June, going into July, when I feel like things start to piece themselves back together. There's lots of sorrow. Let me show you this card, just so you guys see it. There's lots of sorrow. So the other card you got here is loyalty is from dog. Your loyalty, your faithfulness is misplaced. You're serving too many people, Hope. You cannot be everywhere at once. You need to focus your energy a little bit better. You need to focus your energy a little bit better. Well, we had another death. Well, we have another death soon. Currently, I'm not seeing it, but that's not how death works. I just feel as though that you're in a place where this is hard and you guys are definitely worried about it. But I don't feel death around. I feel as though you guys have time. You're going to be able to mourn this situation and it'll be okay. But don't worry about things that are coming right now. This is a time for you to really start focusing and trying to heal it, because if you're going to be the person that's going to be everybody's rock, you need to be the person that's going to be strong and able to handle it. But by handling is you got to deal with your pain, your sorrow, your understanding of the situation, and how can I make things better. So work on you first, get strong for everyone else that needs a helping hand, and then you'll be able to do it. But don't do it opposite. Don't not help yourself and then go try to help others. That's the blind leading the blind. Not a good idea. She goes, I understand. I'm all over the place. Absolutely. She says, I totally understand. I just want you to make sure. But look at this. Serving too many people, honey. I know you're a loyal person, but you've got to heal you first because you're not helping. It's like stirring the pot. Even though you don't mean to and that all your intentions are good, it's not helping. It's not helping those heal. So heal you first because you keep breaking down. And now when you do that with them, it's not helping them either. It's only bringing that pain back. She says, thank you. I'm the mother figure to my brothers. It's hard. But you gather your strength first. Then you can help them. But you won't help them until you find your strength. I'm not saying you can't have your emotions, but you need to find a way to balance them so you can be the rock that you're trying to be. Because right now, you're mud. You're not a rock, you're mud. And you're going to sink. So that's not what you want. Find your emotional energy. Know that the person is safe. They've crossed over. They are happy. Not that they left you guys, but the fact that they're where they're at now. Happiness, love, peace. Everything is where it should be. Thanks, sweetie. I hope that helps. She says, thank you so much. I understand. You are welcome. Like I said, anytime. All right, let's keep on going here, guys. Let's keep going down the list. And I was looking for a Gene T. And Gene T, bring down your question. And then a Deb L, get your question ready. Let's see here. Gene T, throw us your question. All right, guys, don't forget to go to our YouTube channel, like and subscribe and ring the bell, do all the fun stuff. You can also find us on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us pretty much anywhere and everywhere. We're also on Instagram. Follow us everywhere. We're on Twitch. So check out our groups, like our groups, share with people. Please, I tell you, please share. I see a family that shared a lot with each other, and I really love that. I love when families come in because it's really awesome. Now, for you guys, just share this out to everybody. Let them know about us. We'd love to hear from everybody. All right, so I don't have a Gene. Let's keep on going. Deb L. and... All right. A Deb L and then a Cherry D or Sherry D. So Deb L bring me your question, and Sherry D, get your question ready. All right, I'm going to start the clock. Remember, 30 seconds. If we don't get to you, then we go to the next person. All right, guys. I'm really excited. I can't wait for you guys to meet some of the newer psychics that are about to join us. We have a summer show that we're putting together for you guys. I really hope you guys like it. It's definitely going to be a good one. Everybody who said hi is on the list. We're just going down, and it's a really long list, guys. We're trying to get to as many people as possible. All right. Let's go ahead and take our next person. Sherry D, throw us your question. Nicole R, get your question ready. I think it's Nicole Reed. Get your question ready. Don't post it, but get it ready. I'm waiting for Sherry D. I feel like I'm doing roll call. All right. We're coming close to the end of our show, guys. Remember, we are here 5 nights a week, and I want everybody to have a safe and fun weekend, too. So I'm ready to start my weekend. I've got a lot of home improvement projects that I've got started that I need to get finished so I can move forward, and also working on some other stuff, too. So I got 1,000,001 things I'm trying to do, but I'm very excited about it. All right, so let's keep on going. Nicole Reed, get your question ready. Throw it out there to me. And then I need Tracy Turtle to get their question ready. Nicole Reed. Yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend, but you know what? It's totally worth it. I've been waiting to do all these projects, and now I finally got some of the stuff in to do them. So it's really time to get them done. So the boxes aren't just, piling up. But Nicole is here with her question, so let's go ahead and post it. All right. Nicole's question on work: will I get a new job soon, and what should I be looking for? Thanks, hon. Okay, so in relations to direction, I don't know exactly what direction it is because I'm not seeing them all in the same direction. The offers that I see coming your way are in multiple directions. So to choose one would be your choice. So that's a free will thing. So I can't affect with that. But the opportunities that are coming are well paid. So I don't feel like you're going to be walking into a job that's not going to pay you worth a damn. Because I actually see you making money and it being a lot stronger. Your finances definitely grow from here. All right, so I drew a card for you. And it says it's time to buckle down and get things done and honor your commitments. Financially, things are coming. And you're going to have to be loyal to this job. And I feel like you're going to be. I don't see that you have a problem doing so. So I definitely see it happening. So I pulled the blue herring for you. It says, make you stand for what you believe in. Do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Meaning if you're going to take a job that everybody doesn't like, just because other people don't like it doesn't mean it's right for you. Take what you've got in front of you and make the decision and make it yours. That's why I said that right from the beginning. I said, I can't take that away from you. It's got to be your decision. But I'm seeing 3 options for you. The one that's making the most money is the one you're actually taking, and it's actually the job that you're going to be good at. So, like I said, they're coming at 3 different directions, but the financial gain from it is amazing. So that's something that's important. So, but definitely know that the opportunities before we get out of the month, you will secure a job before the end of this month, but won't start until we get into the beginning of next month. So it'll be right at the end. Okay? Thanks, Nicole. I appreciate your question. All right, let's keep on going. We got Rhonda here still. Rhonda, are you still with me? Okay. Let's take a look here. Do I still have Rhonda? Help me, Rhonda's still here. All right. Jenna M. Jenna, throw me your question. All right, here we go. What can I expect in my love life this year? I'm a Virgo. Well, honey, I'm seeing confusion for one. Is there two loves in your life right now? Because I see love split. Goes both directions. There's a choice here and a choice here. Is there two loves in your life? Two people that you're interested in that's splitting love like that? Because that's what I'm picking up. It's like I feel two different directions for you. One stronger than the other. Because I do have two. Oh my God. And yes. So the thing about it is that one's definitely stronger than the other, but one seems to be the one that you have the most love for seems to be the most resistant right now. I'm seeing him being the most resistant. She says, oh no. And yes. But does he come back around? Absolutely. Will you guys figure things out? Yes. Will it be soon? No. No. It will be in the summer, but he's being more resistant. And it is because he is thinking about you currently. And I get that he is trying to figure things out, so he's a bit more resistant, but I don't feel like it's going to keep him from moving forward. We're looking at July when he comes through. The guy currently that's got his energies around you, he's a sweetheart. I think that if you wanted to give it a serious try, I do believe it could go somewhere. But unfortunately, most of your heart is with the ex. The current guy in front of you gets just a tiny smidget of your energy. And the other guy gets it all. He gets the rest. He's like sucking it all up. But yet he's resistant to opening up and moving forward with you. It looks like lies and manipulation which separated you. It's always what he does. He believes other people. He listens to stories. He seems to be more interested in stories than he is the truth. Says, I always get the summer from you and Faith and other readers I've gone to I'll keep trusting in it. I always hear July for him. The guy around me is a sweetheart too. Yeah, accurate. Said yes. But the thing about it is that as much as he is a sweetheart, he's not yours. And like I don't feel like it would go far because you're not giving it the full attention. And he doesn't realize that. He knows there's something different, but he doesn't realize you're not giving him that full energy. Your card says it's time for positive change in your situation. Sudden things will start to move forward and things will be on your side. But that's not until we get into the summer. Things are good right now and they stay balanced, but they don't move fast enough. And that's because you're blocking them. You're doing it. All right, last card. Let's find out what's going on, Jenna. All right. You got the tortoise, and it says, you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. Sounds about right. Your heart's with somebody else, but you're with somebody who is a sweetheart. You're with somebody who's great. You're with somebody who's going to move forward with you, but yet your heart's not with that person. It's not meaning that you don't care about them and you're not trying to hurt them. And I don't believe you're going to. I do believe even if you guys you don't stay in that relationship, that you're not going to get together. I mean, I feel like you guys can still be friends. So I do believe that's good. And I feel like that's a positive. But at the same time, it's like, what are you doing? Do you like this man or do you like the other man? I think you like the other man. I think you like the other man, sweetie. She says, yeah, it's hard. And the new guy knows about my ex, but he thinks I'm not stuck on it. This is true, yes. Let's get that tea and tortoise. You are welcome, sweetie. She says, yeah, I think the new guy and I will always be friends. Absolutely. And says, I do like the other man. You do. And I'm not saying you don't get the opportunity to be with him because it is there. But here's the thing. You've got a good man in front of you. I mean, a great man. He's not just good. He's great. I want you to think about that before you put all your eggs in one basket and have to go through what I see you're going to have to go through. Is just because he walks back in the picture doesn't make it happily ever after. There's a hell of a lot of work to come with that. It doesn't come easy. I'm going to let you know that. He's very selfish and stuck on himself, and he loves stories. Something to think about there, Jenna. I can't make the choice for you, but I can tell you the directions in which you're going. And I like the guy that you're with. I think he's a sweetheart. I think you should give him a stronger chance than you are right now. She says, yeah, that's true. That's why I'm torn. Okay, thank you. Not saying the other guy doesn't come back and you can't have that opportunity, but it doesn't come easy. This guy in front of you, that comes easy. That comes easy. The only part is pulling your heart back from the person that you've got energy in. But thanks, Jenna. Thank you for your question, guys. Thank you guys so much. This has been a great show. I'm so appreciative of everybody being here tonight. I want everybody to have a safe and wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys back here at 10 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Until then, this is Journey Ryan signing off. Have a great night, everybody.